All right, I think we're live. Let's get in the game and do this. So last night we grinded all the way to 3.5 million, or just about that anyways. And today the plan is to grind up to 5 million and then buy the agency and start doing some of the contract stuff. I don't think we'll do the whole Dre mission all the way through tonight, but we'll start some of it, and maybe we'll do some contract missions, security contracts, and payphone hit, just to kind of like check it all out. But we got a Cayo ready to go, so we're going to start with that. If we get in the game here. And while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and pin my chat here. All right, so I think the first thing we're going to do is actually get into a solo session. We don't have to deal with the douchebags. And let's go into our office to start, because I want to do a mixed goods sale and also get the warehouse agent out getting crates. Yeah, here I am. Hello. Do I need snacks? Nope. Export mixed goods and get the frick out of here. Before I forget, open up my monster. Oh yeah. Grab the sparrow to go over. What's up? Ain't nothing up, Lupe. Oh, you know what? I need to put my radar on settings display, I think. There we go. I noticed the PlayStation doesn't seem to have the safe zone setting. Like on the Xbox Series X, there's this setting in the display called safe zone. And if you set it to like the maximum value or whatever, your radar will be a little bit lower and a little more to the left, and not like so far up and into the display the way it is here. You can't seem to change that on PlayStation. I don't know why. I need to get up a little higher so I can jump when I get to the warehouse. Now we're just going to knock these out, and I think I can do my lucky wheel spin. I'm not totally sure. I kind of feel like I don't want to waste the time with it. I mean, it's not that big of a waste of time, I guess. All right, service vehicles, Kasaka, return. Let's get out of here. Okay, I have no idea what direction I'm going here. Get my bearings. It's over on this side. Ah, there it is. Got me all turned around in the air up there. Alright, get in there. We'll send her off to get crates, and then we'll do our mixed goods delivery.
What's up, Jefe? You got it. Leave it to me.
Okay, so like I said, we're just about at 3.45 million last night. It looks like we're at 3.45 now, so I know we did a few things right at the end. We got a Cayo completely set up, so we ended up buying that. And then I think we did a mixed goods sale right before we left, so that got us to like 3.45. This will actually put us at 3.5 again, because we'll get 50 G's for this. One thing I'm learning about going from this warehouse, man, you always run into the train right there. And it's right after that bend, so you got to be careful. I know sooner or later, it hasn't happened yet, but I know sooner or later that train's going to catch me, and I'm going to end up getting all screwed up. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put music on. We'll get that fixed in a second. I'll finish this delivery and then I'll put the music on. Can't play without metal. Come on. Metal is life. Just about there. There we go. Easy 50 Gs. Let me get the music going. There we go. Now we got some tunes. And alright, I'm just gonna grab my Sparrow again real quick. It's over here. And I'm gonna run over to the casino and see if I can spin the lucky wheel yet. I'm not sure if I can or not. But tonight's goal, like I said, here, let's deposit this money real quick. There we go. So we're just over 3.5 million, like $3,000 over. But goal for tonight is to do the Cayo that we've got all set up, ready to go. All we got to do is the finale. We set that up in last night's stream, and then knock out a Cluckin Bell, and that should get us to around 5 million. And if we've got $5 million, then we can go ahead and buy the agency with everything that I want in it, like the auto shop in it, the whatever the weapon place is called, the dude with all the weapons and stuff, and then also living quarters, so I can spawn in it. I guess the living quarters I don't care as much about, but you know what, I'm getting it, I might as well just get it anyway. I'm eventually going to want it, especially if I'm like grinding the agency, and if I'm grinding agency stuff, I like to be able to spawn right in there. So let's get through these trees. I'm a professional pilot. Alright, there's Pavel letting us know that everything's in place. We already knew that though. I have a feeling that armored truck is not going to show any mercy to my helicopter, but that's alright. I'm gonna take another hit of my monster while we go in the casino. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to choke on it like I did yesterday. Okay, really not liking that truck. Don't want any part of it. Hopefully I can get the 50 Gs. That's what I really want. Or the mystery prize, and if I get the lost, like burrito van or rumpo van or whatever it is, that would be good too. Wow, we're really close to the mystery again. But no, clothing. Like the thing I care least about. I'll probably never wear any other outfit other than what I'm wearing. Actually, at some point, I might put together like a biker outfit. Well, you know, we're done in the casino. And what we'll do now is we'll just spawn right in our Kasaka and go on the heist. I like this monster. So freaking refreshing. Can't drink too many of them though, or else I get all like jittery. I used to be able to drink tons of them without any problem at all, but as I've gotten older, I think I've gotten more sensitive to caffeine. Alright, finale. And we're just going to go to the airport in and get the weed there. I mean, there's really nothing else we can do. So it is what it is. So we'll start it. Confirm settings, play, launch. Make all our selections here. Long fin, infiltration point. You know, since we're going to the airport, let's just go to the main dock. Since we're going to the airport, I don't think it really matters. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna go to the north dock and just go around the back. It's actually maybe a little bit shorter and a little less of a pain on foot. So, drainage tunnel, escape point doesn't matter. We always swim. And let's get out of here. All right, Rockstar's dumbass joke here. Crash us into the cliff because haha, nothing you can do to avoid it. Has anyone ever has Rockstar ever made a comment about that? Has anyone even asked them about it? I mean, you guys have noticed that, right? It didn't used to be that way. When you'd start off by the north dock here, you'd be running alongside the shore. And then all of a sudden, one day, like a couple years ago, suddenly you're headed right for the shore and you cannot slow down, you cannot turn, you just have to crash right into the cliff to start. I don't know why they did that. Like, what's the point? Like, as a developer, I'm trying to think, like, why would we want to do that? This is already the airport. Yeah, see, I think it is quicker to come to the airport this way than from the main dock. And then also from the main dock, you know, you'll hit the shore on the other side, and you'll have to run a pretty far distance to come over to the airport. Hopefully that boat stays there. I'm not sure if it will or not. I'd have to swim out to it when we come back. Oh man, I'm gonna have to run. This guy's like already passed. Okay, we're good. Alright, we'll grab the weed down here and then we'll go upstairs and get the rest of it. Doesn't really matter what order you do it in. Come on, come on, grab, 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 grab. Maybe next one we'll get something better than tequila. I'd like to get the pink diamond, but I mean, we've only done, this is only our second Cayo after the Madrazo file, so. But I know from experience, like with my old characters, that, whoa, I'm messing this up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set this down and get it on there better. There we go. And then you don't want to push it too hard against that wall, or else it'll like shatter all of a sudden and it'll screw you up trying to get up there. I don't know if there's another one you can pick up or not. Maybe there is. I don't want to have to find out. I mean, I can still go to the north dock and get the other weed that's over there, but if I don't have to, I don't want to bother with it. Alright, this will fill our bag up. And we're out of here. It doesn't really matter if we fall or not. Only thing I will say is I did see a glitch one time. Yeah, he's coming back. I did see a glitch one time when you climb up there. I don't know what happened, but I caught something and it threw me like up onto the roof all of a sudden from in here. It was really weird. Alright, we'll just go out behind him. And we're out of here. Go over to the compound and get the tequila and get out. Hopefully our boat is still there. Not seeing it. Ah, there it is. Kind of, it's like half run aground. I think we can get out okay though. A little bit of trouble there. Okay, we're out. No big deal. And these guys on the boats, I mean, they don't even act like guards. They act like NPC traffic in the city, basically. Okay, my boat is like flipping from side to side. Don't know why. Whew, you just got out of my way. And we'll just come around this bend and we'll get down into the compound down there. And we got the graphical glitch from the, what's it called? The rebreathers. It's so freaking annoying. Are they ever going to fix that? That's been going on for, I think, better part of a year now, too. I don't know exactly when it started, but it's annoying as shit. Okay, not doing too good on these today. That's one big difference between playing on PC and playing on console like this. Stuff like this, where you have to use like the right analog stick, it's not nearly as accurate as having a mouse. It's my only complaint about it. It's not too bad, but mouse is definitely more accurate. And while we're waiting, go ahead and hit another hit on the monster here. I know it's counterintuitive, but I wish they would make a caffeine-free monster. I really like the taste of it as it is, but like I said, I drink too many of them and the caffeine kind of gets to me. But I could guzzle that stuff like all freaking day. It's so good. Alright, we're just gonna go weapon free through here. Wait for the guy up on the steps to turn left. There he goes. Sneak around here and behind this dude here. Whoa, almost crashed into him. Now the only real risk is at the top of these steps up here. Gotta stay to the left and sneak by that guy. See, he was a little bit delayed there, or else I was just up there too fast. I almost crashed into him. So 422, 450. Oh, come on, man. There's like only 30 grand in that safe. That's really low. And all we have is tequila too, so that kind of sucks. All right, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. There we go. We got 4 of these to do. Try to keep them at like 15 seconds each. That was a little slow, but we're still okay on time. One more. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, it came in just about 15 seconds each. Just hitting 4 minutes when it ended. Alright, we'll get this and get the hell out of here. Same as before, just 4 cycles on the plasma cutter. Watch the heat thing on the lower right. And we'll just do 1, now 2, now 3, and last one. There we go. That has not changed like since this came out. Kind of surprised because everyone knows the pattern, I think. Alright, so same as before, I don't care how fast we get down here, I'm waiting for the Juggernaut to move down the steps before I do anything. So actually we're going to have to anyway because that guy is already going across. So on the radar, lower left, you see the skull, that's the Juggernaut. He's going to turn left in a second, he just did, then he's going to turn right, he's going to go down the stairs. And once he gets down the stairs, he'll make another right, and that's when I'll make my move, and I'll be clear to get out. So he's just about, and he turned right. So, kind of stay to the right here, so you stay out of the vision cone, and slap the D-pad right. Now a little more monster left, and that's it. Maybe I'll grab a Pepsi or something. I actually have a caffeine-free Coke Zero I can grab. I'll wait till the till the finale here is done, though. All right. So really, one of the only times I use. Do I have? Yeah, I don't want the pistol. I want the suppressor. Otherwise, we're going to alert everybody. That's one of the dangers when you go to the safe to get the cash. There's a pistol in there that you grab, and it does not have a suppressor, and it can replace your weapon, and that's what just happened, so you have to be careful. So when you're heading out, just keep an eye on that palm tree out there, right here, go just to the right of it, and jump out into the water, and hit your rebreather when you hit the water, of course, and swim this way. Best way to look at it is on the radar, you're going straight away from that peninsula. And as soon as you get up to this mine right here that I'm swimming at, you're pretty much done. You can stop swimming. So there we go. I'll stop. We're done. We are done. And I'm going to go grab that that caffeine-free Coke, I think. One sec. I actually got zero sugar 7-Up too. I didn't realize that. It's pretty good. I'm gonna go with the caffeine-free Coke though. Alright, I know that was a shit payout. It was, yeah, look at this crap. At least we should get the Elite Challenge though, so it'll be like 1.1 million. Yeah, that's a shit payout. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright. Now. Hey Siri, set a timer for 2 hours and 24 minutes. Oh. Yeah, whatever.
You're a diamond. Now, my mainland shaman lives in an intentional community up in the desert.
Yeah.
He was supposed to bless the stones, but he's only gonna nick them. Oh, I blame too much.
No way.
And not enough steps.
You just can't trust shamans these days.
All bets are off. Get him however you need to.
Alright, service vehicles, Gasaka, Sparrow. This is a little bit of an interruption. So I set my timer with Siri for 2 hours and 24 minutes. That's the cooldown until we can get the next Cayo. One of the last things I plan on doing on the stream tonight, given the time, is to get the Cayo set up for the next session so that we can do what we did tonight and just jump right in and do it. Again, I don't know. We'll see how the time works out for that, but that's the plan. So I was going to start the, what's it called? The Cluckin Bell right now. But since Davey's calling, we'll go ahead and do a Chakra Stone thing. We already did the pizza thing. And I think there's one other thing too. Maybe we bring music to them, or some kind of music equipment, or I don't know what it is. There's one other mission. We brought him pizza already. Now we're gonna get his Chakra Stones. We'll see the other one when we get it, probably next week. And then eventually he gives you this like real shit Volkswagen Beetle car with like a 70s peace and love paint job. Bullshit. Horrible car, don't even want it, but I don't know. I always get it anyway. Alright, so I should be able to just target these guys with my missiles, take them out. We will get a wanted level, but that's alright. That was weird. Okay, it's like my missiles are going right through right there. It's one of those weird things. There we go. Honestly, I could probably do this just as easy on the ground with a machine gun, but I mean, come on. They're not exactly that tough, these guys. Once we start doing the Acid Lab stuff with Dax and those guys, we'll be coming here for them again anyway. I think one of the missions with Dax is in there. Alright, there's some guys on the ground still, but we'll just... There. I will put on armor though, because I'm sure they have guns too. I see the Chakra Stones. I don't see the guys. Where the hell are they? Oh, there's one. What is that? Whoa, hello. These guys don't have guns? I'm not sure what I'm collecting from them. I guess we got them all.
I don't mean to alarm you, but unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got a bad energy front coming in.
Oh my god, dude, shut the fuck up with that.
Pretty lively. I could go under.
You're fine, Dave. Your Chakra Stones are bullshit. Alright, let's get out of here. We, like, killed every hippie here and we got all his Chakra Stones, so... You know, it's weird. I'm looking at the stream. Like, I kind of watch it as I do it a little bit. I've got it pulled up on my phone just so I know it hasn't, like, frozen up or anything. Now, I've got some filters Obviously, I'm capturing this from my PS5 into my PC using like a capture card and one of those Elgato capture cards. Wait one sec. Oh, this guy. All right. Anyway, so obviously I'm capturing my console into my PC with my capture card, and I'm using OBS is the software I'm using. Now I've got some filters on it, like a slight color filter and a slight sharpen filter and stuff. But what I'm getting at with this is I'm looking at the feed like on the stream, and it actually looks better for you guys than it does like off my PS5. My PS5 is not nearly as vibrant with the colors and stuff like that. It's kind of dull looking, but I look at the stream and it looks fucking really good. I don't know. Kind of weird. I guess maybe that color filter from OBS makes it look better, but you really can't play on the pass-through view of OBS because there's like a little bit of a delay, and it messes up if you're driving at a high speed and stuff. It'll mess you up. All right, so I think there's only, like I said, one more after this. I forget what the other one is. We brought pizza now. We brought the chakra stones. I think we bring some music equipment or some music or something for the other one. We'll see. I think that's it, though. Or is it some gear, like swag or something? It's kind of like right by LSC, the one place you get stuff from. I don't know if it's like, I don't know. We'll have to wait till we see it. I guess I could Google it. All right. Do we get any money for this? Doesn't say, but it seemed like it went up last time for the pizza one. What were we at? We were right over 1.5, right? Oh no, but then we did the 3.5 actually, I meant to say, but then we did the, what's it called? So wow, we are close though. We were at 3.5, took us to 4.6. I guess we didn't really get any real money for that, but we're close. So let's spawn back. We'll spawn right in our garage so we can just head right to Vincent. Invite only. Let's get this Cluckin Bell going. This Cluckin Bell will put us over the 5 million, and then we can buy the agency. We won that supercar yesterday, the Entity. I was hoping I could sell it because it's like a $2.3 million car, but no, we can only sell it for like 10 grand. For 10 grand, I'll just keep it because I don't think you can win it again. There we go. Alright, this will be our third time doing Cluckin Bell. Confirm. Play. Let's go. Oh, we can skip the cutscene, that's right. I don't know why you'd want to see that anyway. It's no different than the last time, dude. I know what the location is. Yeah, all the same old lines on the phone again. That's the only thing about grinding stuff over and over again is you hear these same lines of dialogue every time, and you're just kind of like, all right, dude. I've been saying for years, I wish Rockstar would let us disable that shit. Especially like Pavel, but you know what? Even more than Pavel, I would like to disable Sasanta and Moody Man, because yikes. Those guys are really freaking annoying. Got one more guy to take out. Alright, we're just gonna... Man, I cannot keep my gun on that guy. Alright, let's get out of here. Or get into here, I should say. Okay, I'd like to lock onto the guy I can actually shoot. There we go. There's one more guy who's going to come out. There he is. Let's grab the cash and get out of here. Man, that Coke really got me. My damn car here. Alright. Yeah, those guys don't know what hit them. Okay, I don't know what this guy is trying to do. Actually, I do. The guy on the left there, he's trying to cut me off because he's an NP fucking C. There's no reason in the world for him to be cutting across the road like that, except to cut me off. It's such bullshit. I am so fucking sick of that bullshit in this game. I hope so bad that, like that bullshit. I hope so bad that Rockstar takes that crap out for GTA 6 and doesn't make the NPC drivers just absolute ass clowns the way they are in this game. It's ridiculous. I mean, they are so obviously trying to hit you and mess you up. I think there's another guy behind here, isn't there? Yeah. And then there's two guys coming in. I gotta kind of get my car a little bit further away from here. Otherwise, when I come back out, it's gonna be... Yeah, whatever. I'm heading in. But yeah, I hope in GTA 6 they get rid of this bullshit, man. I mean, it's just so dumb. Like, haha, we cut you off and run into you and make you crash. You'll be driving down the road, they'll be all the way on the other side, and they will just cut all the way across the road, and there's nowhere for them to go. They're literally just going to crash into a wall, but just because you were there, they're trying to cut you off and make you crash. I really fucking hope they get rid of that bullshit in GTA 6. It kind of ruins the game a little bit. It actually makes it not as fun. You know, it's funny like the first like 100,000 times it happens, but the next 40 million times it starts to get really old. Kind of like that Cayo thing at the end when you're leaving the compound and your guy can't seem to see the button that says exit until he kicks the door a few times. Same thing. It was funny the first couple times, and then you know, the next 300,000 times it didn't really make me laugh anymore. I was just kind of like, can we just leave, please? I think as I've been getting older, I'm getting like less patient for that kind of bullshit. Another way of saying that is maybe I'm turning into a little bitch. I don't know. That's all right though. I'll just go straight out here. Ain't gonna live. Dude, you can't hit me to save your life. I am the Heathenfeld. Give it up. You can't catch me. No way. Yeah, I know, guys. You desperately want to cut me off. Oh, yeah. Yep. He waits until I... Did you see him sitting there? He fucking sat there until I was finally getting ready to go by him. And, well, now I go. Now I'll go. Fucking such douchebag coding. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course he needed to do that, and this guy needs to do a U-turn right now. Fucking, it never ends, man. Every single intersection, someone magically has to make a turn. All right. Now, as soon as we're out of here, we'll just session jump back to our garage, and we'll head back to Vincent. Kind of try to cut down on the time. Okay. Well, they got rid of the trans people standing out here in their effort to be more politically correct, but look what they left. Yeah, all right. Rockstar, whatever. I thought that the trans people they had standing outside the bar were hilarious when they had them when the game first came out. When I do my playthrough on Xbox 360 with the original game disc, and I'm not going to connect to the internet, so it's not going to get like any updates or anything. I'm going to play the release version of the game. Be curious to see like if all that stuff, it should be back. I think even the original art thing, like out on the beach, you know, that big rusty weird thing out there, that was not the original art piece on the beach. And the face on the mountain should be back too on the north side of Chiliad. I want to go see all that stuff. Now, what are we doing with this one? I think it's the laptop at the docks, or at the pier. And then the terabyte to get the hacking tool, and then the train. So we'll start with the laptop at the pier. Eventually, when I get the auto shop, I'll have to upgrade this Kuruma also. I haven't put anything on it yet. I haven't even changed the paint. It's still painted the way it came. Well, I'm getting lucky weaving through the traffic here. They're actually not turning into me the way they normally do. I feel like when the game first came out, the traffic wasn't nearly as bad as it is today. I feel like over the years, they've turned it up and made it worse. I don't know. Okay. So he'll either be standing over here on the left or he'll be playing a video game around here somewhere. He's not playing one there. He's not playing any of these. I don't see him over there. There's another video game up here, and also we learned yesterday, or we remembered yesterday, that he can be out on the other side. Whoops. So we're gonna go look. Oh wait, no, there he is. Okay, and there's his laptop. Good enough. This dude thinks he's gonna take me on. Dude, don't even. Alright, now we gotta get the terabyte and get the hacking tool. Yeah, I do wish this thing was faster. Although, yeah, with the traffic, would it really help? It might make it even worse. Okay, we're looking at right on the other side. I don't know if I want to go down the... No, I don't. Well, maybe I do. Yeah, let's cut through. I think there's that one like path up the hill over there I can take to the little break in the wall. Whoops, didn't mean to do that jump actually. Wow, it was a stunt jump too. I didn't even know that. All right. Yeah, and he's gonna be back here in this yard back here. So actually that was a good way to go. There he is. All right. Okay. Where's the other one? There it is. One of them's going to come at me. Is he kind of low? Alright, I don't know. Maybe he hasn't come out yet. Yeah, here he is. Alright. Yeah, I was saying yesterday, there's another location that the terabyte can sometimes be, and there's a big propane tank there. And if you're parked right next to that propane tank, and that one drone flies up and hits you and explodes like that, it sets off the propane tank, and that does blow up your car and kill you. So whenever you're at that location, you got to be careful not to park next to the propane tank. Otherwise, you're fine. It's not enough of an explosion to blow up your car or anything normally. Alright, we're just going to go straight down to the tracks. Doesn't really matter which way we go. Of course, the cars will get in the way no matter what we do. Not so much down here, though. It's kind of a shortcut, otherwise we have to go back up through the neighborhood. So, once we're out here, we'll just hang a left and then a right onto the tracks, and we'll be right by the train. Do a little jump for fun. Oof. All right. Okay, we got the first two dudes. Got that guy. There's a dude up high too. Got him. We're shooting pretty good. That guy on the other side can be kind of a pain to get. I don't know if we'll get him. Ah, we did. Look at that. That's not... A lot of times we don't get him so easy. Ah. Got him. And he had the thing too. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna grab this thing. Oh, come on, I missed. Alright. We took a few hits through that, but nothing serious. Once I get out here, I'll hit my health and my armor again. There we go. We got full health and armor, so we can probably just drive the train straight through and not even worry about it. I was a little slow on the hacking tool there. You know, I didn't even notice until just right now. They put the traffic signals on the radar. Like, look, watch the radar as we get close to this next one. See it on the radar right there? I never even noticed that before. Huh. I wish they'd show it like before it's time to use the hacking tool though. Just like show it from far away as you're approaching it, and then you can be ready for it. So far we have not taken any hits at all. We still got full armor, full health. A lot of times up here though, yeah, like I just took one. Usually when I'm coming down this stretch is when some of these guys will start hitting me, and I have had them get me pretty low on health a couple times, but they've never killed me, never failed it. There's only one more signal to hack and we're done. So yeah, I think that's the worst of it. I think there's a couple guys out here we're gonna hit, but there's no more. Yeah, they hit me a couple times too. They shot me pretty decent right there. But I'm still in armor. I've got a little bit of armor left. And once we enter this tunnel, we're done. So that's it. We're done. All right. Hey, and our what's it called? Our warehouse is done. So I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna interrupt for a second. We're gonna go ahead. Actually, no. You know what? We gotta wait till it says that mixed goods are ready. And if I spawn inside my office, it won't do it. So just spawn in my apartment right across the street. I can go ahead and call my Sparrow too and get it ready for going across. Alright. So I'm waiting on the mixed goods are ready message here. And while we're waiting, I'll call for my Sparrow. As soon as I get that message, I'll run into my office. Come on. Walk in a circle while we wait. I know they're not ready because we got the message for the warehouse, but we did the warehouse before we did the mixed goods, so. Come on, man. Could move my helicopter. Oh, because we're leveling up, we're getting more services from like Merryweather and stuff. Just land it like right down here. Alright, come on. Unless I missed it and it's already active. I don't think so, though. And I don't think it took us that long to, You know what I can do in the meantime? Go buy some heavy armor. I don't know how many I have. I've been using them, though, so never hurts to stock up on that. Once we get the agency, we're definitely going to get the... Oh, hey, I remembered. It's called the Armory. We're going to get the Armory with it. And we'll be able to buy heavy armor in there. In fact, everything will be at a discount in there. And we can do some Mark II upgrade stuff, which is pretty cool. I like heavy armor, super heavy armors. I mean, they're all on sale, but it's on sale, which is nice. Alright, I'm about to just head in there because I'm not seeing the message. And I wouldn't have thought that that would come first. I would have thought that the crates would come first and then it would say mixed goods are ready, but it's not giving it to me, so I'm gonna stop fucking around and just see for myself. I didn't want to go in here because if the timer like runs out right now, then it won't say it until I come back out, so. But maybe it already did it and I just didn't see it. I don't know. Do I need snacks? I do. Okay, yeah, it was already ready. So I don't know how that happened because obviously we did the warehouse agent first. So when we saw that message, then the mixed goods should have come after that, but apparently it was ready and we never saw it. I also wouldn't put it past Rockstar to, you know, have a bug where sometimes it doesn't give it to you, the message, I mean. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Alright, see if we can do this without getting all discombobulated in the air. This time. Got a little confused last time about where I was. Alright. Service vehicles, Kasaka, return. Okay. Now I see the truck down there. I'm going to keep my eye on it. Alright, there we go. It was actually pretty close. Another second and I would have gone splat. I will send her on her way. And we'll go deliver the truck. Then we'll jump back to our apartment and do the next Cluckin Bell mission. Man, with all the setup stuff, it's like there's no time for like all the little stuff, like the billboards, the LS tags, like where you spray paint the billboards. And eventually I want to do the what's it called, the junk energy skydives too. I like those. That's where you get into what I was talking about yesterday, about how, you know, there's two ways to do this. You know, you do the meta, the most efficient tactic available, which is you know, whatever you should always be working at. Any time you should be working on whatever the highest paying thing is available to you, for the time spent, that is, whatever the highest per minute value is. And that's cool, but a lot of times with that, you're just going to be running Cayo and Cluckin Bell and Agency, Dr. Dre, like over and over and over again, while you cycle this and send the agents out to do warehouses and occasionally do like a big sale. Plus your what's it called? Your acid lab and maybe your bunker too, if you want to put that in. A lot of times the bunker becomes not worth it when you've got all the other stuff available. At least not selling goods out of the bunker becomes not worth it, I should say. So you can sit there and just grind the most valuable things over and over and over again, and only ever do that, and you will make money faster than any other thing that you do. But the danger with that is you get burned out and you get bored of it too, and it becomes not fun. And you always got to remember, like, okay, why are you playing a video game? Do you want to have fun, or are you seeking some false sense of like achievement or something? So the day the game becomes a job to you, you probably shouldn't be playing it. So again, I will eventually, after I get like all this initial setup stuff done anyway, I'll eventually start dipping into some of the other like alternative activities that maybe don't pay the absolute most amount I could be making at that moment, but they're a nice break from the stuff I've been doing. You know, one can only run so many Cayos and so many Cluckin Bells before one wants to go postal. So what are we doing? We're going to go to the Sandy Shores Airport, I think. Yeah, because it puts us in daylight for this. And we're going to go grab the equipment and weapons from... It says like the military. I think it's just Merryweather, isn't it? Whoa, did not mean to hop to the left there. Let's take the dried up riverbed down here. Try to keep control through this. It's pretty bouncy. Oh, come on. Alright, nice. I stuck the landing actually pretty good. Lucked out there. We're making good time, so I'm pretty happy with that. We'll go right between these two weird wooden things. Try not to hit that pole. Ooh, just missed it. Then if you stay on this angle through here, there's like no rocks or anything. It's kind of cool. Make sure I got my machine pistol out. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I spin out when I get on pavement. Yeah, that makes sense. feel like that guy should be dead. Alright, I think he is. Wow, these guys don't even notice me yet? Really? Yeah, you're done. Man, I can't hit his head to save my life. Got him. Oh, there's that guy up there. Got him. Alright, screw that guy. I'm just gonna go ahead and... You know what? For fun. Really? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Totally unnecessary, but we're having fun. Oh, I'm out of ammo for my machine pistol. There we go. Where's this guy? Huh. Usually there's a guy on the left. Maybe he was one of the ones I just ran over. I don't know. No, he is right there. What the heck? Is he like in the box? Where is he? There he is. Okay. He was on the other side of the box for whatever reason. Usually he's on this side and you can just take him out from inside your car, but obviously not that time. Alright. Let's get out of here. That's kind of bullshit, but okay. It's not nearly as easy coming back the other way as it is going. Yeah, we're a little to the left, but that's all right. Now we'll see if we can keep from hitting this bush over here that I always seem to hit. Well, not this time because I'm spinning out all over. Bush is over to the right. And this one is going to be my new friend. All right. All right, there we go. I know I always say this, but I'll say it again. Never do this on a motorcycle because when you get right to this spot here, boom, it will take your head right off and kill you. So you definitely got to slow up if you're going up there on a motorcycle. I have found this out the hard way. So there should only be one or two more guys up here. I can actually kind of miss them if I want to go up high. Alright, we got by him. I think that's going to be it. I don't think there's going to be any more. Sometimes there will be like one more guy, but we're now past where that one more guy usually is. So at this point, we don't have anyone else coming after us. We are clear until we get back to the lockup. Of course, that guy's going to get hooked on the front of my car. So we will text Vincent and confirm. Whoops. It's really annoying. I don't know what's going on, but okay. Confirm. There we go. I'm like effing up the confirmation thing. Okay, my car is pretty messed up. Eventually I might do some stuff for like leveling up too, not just earning money but like RP. I don't like crate missions, but I have to admit they're good for level up. Crate sourcing missions, I mean. Honestly, I'd rather do vehicle export sourcing missions instead. They pay about the same amount in RP. Vincent will probably call on our way there. There he is.
Now that you've secured all the weapons and gear necessary to take on a Cluckin Bell factory overrun by the cartel, we should discuss your means of escape.
In other words, we gotta go get the vehicle. So we've had the same vehicle twice from the Vagos or whoever it is that's out there. Well, we are blasting through this. Confirm. Play. Now, we had trouble getting up on the railroad tracks last time. Hopefully we don't run into that again. So we're basically going to go to the same place that we went to just a moment ago. Not the airport, but like to the left of the airport at that old gas station on the corner with the ancient pumps. Oh, I guess I can see what car is there before I even go there. I forgot about that. It doesn't matter though. No matter what car is there, that's where I'm going because it's the easiest place to get from, and the getaway vehicle doesn't really matter in the finale anyway. Just going to drive along the tracks and we won't have any problem. As a matter of fact, even if we get a slower vehicle, if it handles better on the tracks, I'll be happy with that, because the vehicle we've gotten twice now has been the fastest one that these guys have, but it's the Tulip, the D-Class Tulip muscle car, or classic muscle, or whatever it is. But the problem with it is it handles for shit on the railroad tracks, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to drive down the tracks on that thing. So maybe if they give us a slower vehicle that handles better, that'll do better on the tracks. Speed isn't everything, not in this one. Alright, so we will pull up here. We'll take this guy out. I don't really need to take all these guys out, to be honest. Here, let's take that out. I wish that thing would blow up. There we go. We'll blow this up too, I think. Alright, never mind. I'm wasting time. There we go. It's like a weird ghost garage in there. Alright, so this is a different one. This is the Impaler instead of the Tulip. It won't be as fast as the Tulip. Actually, it's kind of quick. But hopefully it handles better. That's what we'll see when we get up on the tracks. If we can get up on the tracks. We had some trouble with that yesterday. We had trouble getting up here. Let's see if we can do it this time. Okay, and we don't want to run over, and we didn't. Good. Alright, yeah, this one went up a lot easier. So let's see how this thing handles. You know, I don't think I noticed that before, or maybe I have. Vincent just said you can get more than the vehicles, so like I can go get the other two vehicles too if I want. Of course, I'll only use one for the getaway, but then we'll get some extra money for the extra vehicles afterwards. And yes, by the way, this thing handles way better than the Tulip on the tracks. This thing goes straight down the tracks, hardly bounces at all. Nice. Not saying it's perfect, but it's a million times better than the Tulip. Tulip can't stay straight, man. It just can't do it. All right, and this one's pretty quick too. I mean, it's not. I think the Tulip might be a little bit faster than this, but not much at all. And since I'm not like hopping and skipping and wiping out all over the freaking place, I think this has the effect of being faster actually. So I don't think we've taken much damage. We probably don't have to take it and get it fixed, which will be nice. The Tulip yesterday was totaled by the time we got there. And we had to go take it to Beaker's garage and get it fixed before we could store it. I don't think we're going to have to do that with this one. It's in pretty good shape. Until I run into one of these posts, because I'm going top speed through the middle of all this. Alright, here we are. Yeah, we don't even have to go to Beaker's garage. That's nice. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and confirm this car. I already did. And now all I gotta do is get out of the area, which we'll use this. Just head out on the highway and get away. Wait for the mission to end. I wish they would take this little part off. This leave the area crap at the end. I mean, come on, man. Mission's done. As soon as we confirm it, it should end the mission. Alright, we're just about done. Alright. Jump back to our garage in the city. Beats driving back. And I'm not speed running it or anything like that. I'm just, you know, going through it at a leisurely pace, but a non-stop pace. Before we do the finale, I'm going to make sure I have all the heavy armor, though.
Excellent. I've been investigating where the factory workers parked, and fortunately for us, the garage seems to get completely ignored. Your getaway car will remain undisturbed until it's time for the raid.
All right. Oh, so once again, I don't know. Whoops. Whatever. Play. I don't know if we can skip the trucks yet, because we've been given 2 of the locations. I think you have to see all 3 locations before you can skip the trucks. I'm just going to head toward the trucks. Watch now, he'll say, if you know where it is, just go. That's one of the things he'll say, and then you know you don't have to go hunting for the truck. Since there's 3 different garage locations, I think you have to have gone to all 3 before you have the option to skip the trucks. I think that's going to be the way it works. You know, my old character had been so long since I did like the first few times Alright, so here's the first one. Alright. Now we're gonna go get the other one. Oh boy. Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna make that turn. Yeah, I always just keep driving by when someone's crashing into telephone poles in front of me too. Yeah, that's totally realistic. Alright, there they are. Surprised that red car didn't stop. Alright. I guess we're crossing over here. Well, yeah, because a train's there. So, of course. Whatever. So, alright. Okay, well, we're getting the same location we got the first time. So, we have not yet gotten the third location. And I have a feeling that until we get all three locations... Whoops, just ran over a Vago. Until we get all three locations, I don't think we'll have the option to skip those trucks. So, and it is what it is. Let's get some... Okay. I was trying to do health and armor. I have twice so far. I'll try to stealth it. Got to take care of all these trucks first. Alright, so we'll wait for that guy to head back to the left. There he goes. And we'll grab the drill thing over here. And then we'll disable the closed circuit security cameras. CCTV. All right. Actually, we'll take care of these guys. Who stands there in a mask like that? I don't know. So, what we got to do is start drilling. And then we stop. Okay. And we'll just wait for this guy to come in. And then we'll head down. Oh my, okay, so see, this is what didn't happen last time. Alright, that's Alden. What is that? It's like a horn. Okay, it's nothing. I don't think I've ever been in this room down here. Usually the door is not propped open. Alright, let's just start trying to get the key card and get out of here. No one else is going to be coming. Hopefully I get the card right away. Last time I had to go through all of them. There it is. Nice. Yeah, and I'm trying to hit circle to quit. It's not letting me. Alright, all the guys are down. We got the key card. We disabled all the trucks. We are ready for the finale. Someone moved my car. Kind of plow through everything. Screw it. Rockstar is incapable of making a mission that does not involve driving a slow-ass annoying vehicle across most of the map. It's really not most of the map, but a decently long distance anyway. Hey, that car isn't there. Normally it's always there. Jump over to our garage. We'll go do the finale. Oh, and I gotta make sure to get the armor first. I want heavy armor. Then we'll go see Vincent. Alright, cool. We got like no armor too, so this'll... There we go. Full armor and 10 out of 10 in the pack, so... last time, as we were leaving the factory, we started taking hits and our health started going down, and we didn't have any more heavy armor to put on, so that kind of screwed us. Now, twice in a row, we've managed to stay stealth all the way through. Curious to see if we can do it again. Normally I screw it up, but I've had 2 good runs. This character is good luck. All right. Here we go. Cluckin Bell number 3 for this guy. We've already done Cayo number 3. Including the Madrazo file. Only 2 non-Madrazo Cayos though. Alright. Gonna try to stay stealth. We got the shotgun with the silencer. Oh man, he just went back. Alright, we're probably playing with fire here, but... Got him. So I didn't even wait for him this time. I just went ahead straight to it. That saves a lot of time, actually. Definitely taking some risk there. But I'm feeling confident since I've done it twice and stayed stealth so far. Alright, let's grab this and get out of here. Come on, come on, move, 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 move. I never deposited the cash from that mixed goods sale. I just noticed there's cash in my thing. It's alright. No big deal. I could do it right now. I don't care. Alright, let's get out of here. If I could like not get stuck on everything while I try to run. Alright. Where is this guy? Come on. There he is. Damn. Nope, I didn't get him. Now they're gonna be like constant now. You know what happened is he didn't die when I thought he did. He didn't die either. Alright. So they're just gonna keep coming and coming and coming now. So what I'm gonna have to do is just kind of bust ass through here now. There's no way. I mean, I could restart the mission, but it really doesn't matter. Just makes it all a lot higher stress. So let's grab the crowbar and get the coke out of here, and then we'll go take care of business. It's going to be a little more of a pain in the ass to deal with the computers now, with the with everyone coming at us, but it is what it is. It's not impossible. I do need... Alright. Health and armor. Which we got. Now you know why I wanted the heavy armor thing. Grab the key. Does that cost us money? Like, I see the money flying out of us. We'll unlock the door and hack the computer real quick. Dude's coming. He's gonna like shoot us while we're hacking. That sucks. Gonna be this one. Nope, it's not that one. Nope, we gotta go down here. This will be the last one. Are you kidding me? All right, we got it. We did. Now, gonna have to 56, 98, 54. $56, 98, 54. Okay, we're gonna have to move fast here. Come on. Let's get in here. So you can kind of just run your way through. You don't have to kill them all. And that's why I wanted to make sure I had full, what's it called? Whew. That got high, that got high stress. Now see, I'm really glad we're not in the tulip on this one. The tulip would be bouncing all over the place right now. This thing, it's not as fast like as the tulip, like if you were on pavement going in a straight line, but this thing is way faster than the tulip. Tulip, however you say it, tulip, T-U-L-I-P, however you pronounce that. This thing is way faster than that on the tracks though, because it's not bouncing all over the freaking place. It pretty much goes straight. I can even get on the tracks themselves, like on the metal tracks, because it gets like smooth. I guess I can't really stay on them, but a couple times there I was like riding the rails perfectly. Oh yeah, this is way better than the tulip. I like this car. I don't care if it's not quite as fast. The handling just makes it so much better. All right, we're going to go over a couple more bridges here. Try not to get overconfident. And right after this bridge here, when we get to the the rock cliff face, you'll see the wanted stars go to 3. There they go. And now I can pull off over here and hide, and we should be good. They should not find us up here. They don't normally. Sometimes a helicopter gets close, but so we'll just sit here. Sometimes the cops will drive by on the road down there. Oh, there we go. There they go. But we lost the wanted level. Now we'll just get down to the road. And you know what? I might call for my supercar. Now that I have one. Won it yesterday in a drag race, which is cool. If you didn't know, I think there's one more night for that. But this week you can win the Entity X, whatever the newer one is, if you come in top 4 places in a single LS car meet race. I'm going to go ahead and call my mechanic and call for the supercar so we can get back faster. I do got to buy a motorcycle. The Entity MT, that's what it's called. Can I change my outfit yet? No. Alright. So I got to buy the Body 801 motorcycle. Everyone should have that motorcycle. It's only like 15 G's. And that would make my ride home a lot faster too. Ha. This is my first time using the Entity. Like using it. I did go drive it around a little bit in free roam last night after I won it, but this is my first time ever using it like in a mission. Just to get home faster. Oh boy. Let's see how it takes this little jump. Probably blows up. Watch. Oh, it definitely hit that roof a lot harder than the Kuruma does. Now what's funny is we lost our wanted level a long time ago, but as we get closer up here, Vincent's going to make some kind of comment about not bringing the cops back, which baffles my mind since we haven't had the cops on us in a while now. So So watch for it coming up here. He always says it, I think. No, he didn't say it. Okay, well, whatever. You said it yesterday. Alright, alright. Now, I might get a achievement for doing it like Loud and Dumb or something. And we'll see. I can probably skip this cutscene too. $500 G's. Oh, there's two righteous slaughter dudes here. Can I pick up the weapon? Nope. Huh.
If you have any doubts about what we're accomplishing over at the Cluckin Bell, just remember to check your bank account. Let's do this again sometime. Effenberger up.
There's three of them. So there's two here. And there's a third one over here. I don't think I ever saw three of them before. That's kind of weird. There's usually one of this guy and then one of the Impotent Rage guy. That was the other one. Impotent Rage. But, oh well, whatever. It's kind of weird. So, let's deposit all our cash. We got like 550 G's. All right, we got 5.2 million, which means it is time to buy the agency. So let's do it. We want Dynasty 8 Executive. And I already know which one I want. So like this one's the most expensive. I don't want it. It's like 2.8 million. This one is 2.4. I don't want that one either. I like these two the most. This is the cheapest one for 2.01, but the one I really like is right across from the cop station where we meet with Vincent, and it's 2.1. So for an additional 135,000, 130,000, whatever, I will definitely do that. So I'm gonna get this one. Wallpaper. I know I say I don't care about this shit, and I don't, but I do like this wallpaper, so I'm going to spend the 360 G's on it right now, because I'll eventually do it anyway. Highlight, I'm just going to leave it at default. The only other thing I would do is gray, and I don't really like it. I like the black default. We definitely want the armory. I think that's the most expensive option. Yeah, it's like 720 G's. The accommodation I don't think is that much. I definitely want it because when we start grinding this stuff more, I'm going to want to be able to spawn in my agency. And then vehicle workshop. Is that as much as the armory? Maybe it's actually more. Actually, okay, the workshop is the most. I'm definitely going to want it. Not that I need Amani Tech vehicles right now, because I'm not even messing around. I'm not even messing around in the what's it called, free roam, like with other players. I'm not in any public lobbies right now. I'm doing everything in invite only lobbies, so I don't have to worry about other players on oppressors. So I don't really need the vehicle workshop right this minute, but I will eventually buy it anyway. So I might as well. This isn't going to keep me from doing anything else that I want to do right now, so I may as well just get everything I want in it, and then I know I don't ever have to touch it again after. So yeah, I'll spend the 800 G's, and without it, what would we be spending? 3.5 million. And it would leave us at like, that would put us pretty much right back where we were almost. Like, oh no, we were at 3.5 before, never mind. That would leave us at like 1.5, basically what we earned today. But no, I'm just going to do it now, and whatever. You know, down the road it'll be nice to have it. I won't have to buy it. So 4.3 million. Woo! Biggest purchase yet. There we go. We have an agency now. I wonder if the entity can have lock-on jammer. Not that I'm willing to pay for that, but you know what I mean. All right. Let's go check out the agency. And we got 900,000 left. We're broke again. But now we have the agency. And of course we can do Cayo when that cools off. And Cluckin Bell still. And now we can do the Dre mission too. So not bad. Man. So let's walk in and see all our initial cutscenes for this shit. And I'm gonna grab myself a sugar-free 7-Up now. Oh, actually, I gotta walk up first. No, I was gonna do this. Aw, man, Chop's so old now. Makes me sad to see. I don't know about you guys, but dogs getting old is like, I don't know, man. It's the one thing that gets to me. They don't live long enough. Not nearly long enough. I feel like they could have done so much more with this. Like, why was Dre the only big contract we ever got? And I'll tell you what, it really set up perfectly for a Michael DLC. They could have done an agency contract for Michael where you help him out with something at the movie studio. But they just didn't do it. And I don't think they ever will at this point. I know Stephen Ogg kind of doesn't want much to do with it anymore, so there'll never be any big Trevor DLC, but whatever. At least we have the original Trevor contact missions, which you can do. So Trevor is in GTA Online. Michael's the only one who's really not in GTA Online anywhere. Lamar. Oh, that's right. We got to run around the map and get like all 100 of those things. Those LD organic things. There's actually one right outside the cop station. One of these days, I'll do that stuff. Kind of surprising Lamar's still alive. You know, that cutscene doesn't do as well as it used to, because when this came out, when you first started out, your very first intro to Los Santos was with Lamar. You would do the race, and then you'd go do the Gerald mission, and Lamar would kind of get you straightened out. Now, well, I mean, I guess even now, he hits you up right at first, and you get your weapons from him, but that's it. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't hit the same way that it used to. Lamar was such a big part of the early game, like when he first started, especially if we were starting back in 2013 when you didn't have all the other opportunities. So let's do all the cutscene stuff here.
Hey, what's up? I got you on this
Communicator thing.
So no creepy shit, alright? Now, like I said before, I'm a hustler who made it. I got in with a crew of dudes with some real experience. They taught me how to operate on a serious level. No more hood shit for me, you know what I'm saying? That's why we got a setup like this. Hey, look, click on the security contract page and check that shit out.
All right.
These the jobs
Well,
right now.
I'll wait.
After the guys showed me how to make moves, we pulled a big ass scope. I cashed out. I was making investments in no other plays, doing real good, but none of that shit hit right. And then I figured I should use my motherfucking street knowledge with these contacts. That's the business right there. I'm a fixer to the rich and famous, but you can only go so far alone, you know what I'm saying? So I needed a grade A partner with grade A capital and grade A schemes. Someone to help me turn my hustle into a major operation. So here we are. These clients ain't exactly A-list, but now that we working together, shit, it's gonna be long before we get some of those. But look, for now the work is robberies, recoveries, assassinations, rescues, and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Once you find a job you like, select it here. Then Imani and me will start moving on our side. And hey, I appreciate you want to keep a low profile. That's why my name is on the door, and I'm the face of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working the contacts and you moving in the streets. Some of these can be real tricky, homie, but I'll let you know. And I'll make sure the fucking payout is worth it. Sounds good? Alright, well, I'll get working on the A-list catch. Somebody will put us on the damn map.
Oh my god. Did we really need like a 3-minute monologue from him about it? Jeez. So, okay, vehicle recovery is decent, but too many times, man, you get sent out to Humane Labs to get the truck with the monkey in it, and I can't stand that mission. Asset protection just like takes too much like of your own ammo. Recover valuables, yeah, for the same price, $41.5, I'll do recover valuables. Basically, either you'll go to the strip club or you'll go to Tequila La, the Lost Bar. You'll find out after you get out. Definitely want my Kuruma for this, though. Exit to ground. Yeah, I might be able to buy some weapons that I couldn't buy at ammunition now that I have the armory in here. Call my mechanic.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. It's on the way.
Okay, look, this client, one of the city top judges, rich as hell.
Okay, we're going to the strip club.
Church every Sunday. But this dumbass left his watch for a tip for one of the girls at the Vanilla Unicorn. Some priceless family shit from his wife's side. And now he's sobered up and he wants it back. But don't worry though, this ain't no errand boy bullshit. See, our judge, he got some enemies from the Armenian mob. They heard about the watch from one of the girls, and they straight up moved in, took the whole place over, and told the dude to come beg. Kinda like a hostage situation, you know? Except the hostage did some antique bullshit in a safe in one of the back rooms. Short work for your charming ass, right?
Whoops, should have gone one more street down. So they moved in. The Armenian mob moved in. Really? They moved in on Trevor? I don't really see that, but okay. I feel like correct me if I'm wrong, but in story mode Trevor becomes the owner of this place, right? Yeah, I don't see them moving in on him, but whatever. I think I got a flashlight. How do I do that? How do I put on the flashlight? There it is. Okay. Couldn't remember for a minute. Alright. So we'll take out these punks and get the watch back. Another guy? Yeah, there is, right there. Wow, and I'm like shooting everywhere except at him. What the hell? I didn't even notice that guy. I don't feel like letting this guy get the jump on me. Man, you can't see because of the damn curtain right there. There we go. Alright, where's the safe? There it is. Wish my guy would like quit creeping. There's the Yeah, I do. You're dead. Where's the other guy? We're almost done. All right. We're gonna just jump right in our car and get out of here. Wow, they really had the guns on me to start, didn't they? It's all right. We're pretty much clear. They're not gonna be able to catch us. Well, except for all the fucking NPC cars that are going to cut us off and do... Look at this shit. Of course, they're just... I went straight on purpose just to see if they would ever get out of the way. And of course they wouldn't. Their whole purpose in life was to sit stopped in front of me. Such bullshit. Such bullshit. Oh well. Alright, there's our first security mission done.
Hey, very nice.
Alright. I feel like we're getting close to another, what's it called? Mixed goods sale and warehouse crate. Sending the agent out to get the warehouse crate. Oh, we got a cutscene for the armory now. So I don't know if this will let me buy weapons that I'm not allowed to buy yet. Like, for instance, I'm not allowed to buy the shotgun, the assault shotgun, because I'm not high enough level. There, we got full. What gear do we have in here? Great ear. Why do I want an earpiece? For what? Night vision. Nice, but I would rather have thermal vision. Oh well. Let's see if I can buy the assault shotgun here. Nope. Haha. Okay. Rank still counts here. Rank 37. Still gotta be it. Oh man, that sucks. Alright, well. Got the machine pistol. There's really no good update I can do for that. I can buy ammo. That's about it. Combat MG, huh? 14 Gs. I do want that, I think. Combat PDW, no. Machine pistol, mini SMG, no. Combat MG, I think I do want this one, but I'm not gonna get it right this second. What do we got for rifles? I got the special carbine already. Anything we can do for this? We can upgrade it to Mark II, and then we can get a much larger magazine on it. But how much does it cost to upgrade it? If I click it, is it just going to spend it, or is it going to tell me how much it is? 128,000. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that right now. Oh, I wanted body armor, didn't I? There we go. And I may as well get a parachute too. I can't have a black chute until level 56. That's kind of lame. Alright, whatever. Doesn't have to look cool. Just has to be functional. So now that I have a a armor, a weapon locker, I can start hiding the stuff I don't want to see. Like, I don't want to see the 50 cal anymore. Honestly, I don't even want to see the normal pistol. Well, I'm gonna keep the normal pistol up right now because I don't have the AP pistol yet. So yeah, I will leave that. And machine guns, SMG, don't really want that. Special carbine, yes. Bullpup rifle, don't really want to see the bullpup anymore since I got the special carbine. Shotguns, I only have pump shotgun. Sniper, I got the marksman. I'll eventually get a real sniper. Homing launcher is all I got. Explosives, I want to see sticky bombs, sure. How come machine pistol isn't anywhere in there? It's kind of weird. It's not part of the loadout. Oh well. So I think now that we did a security mission, I don't think we have to do more than one. We're gonna get a call pretty soon about the Dre thing starting up. I think we just had to do one security mission first. Let's see. Asset protection, liquidize assets. Yeah, that's another decent one. Oh, I can do it again. I can do another one already. Okay. That was a pretty short cooldown, actually. I thought the cooldown was longer than that. So liquidize assets will basically go in, kill everybody, set some charges, and that'll be that. And if it's a helicopter one, I'll have to call my Sparrow. We'll wait for Franklin to call and explain it.
Hey, listen up. You know the Cayo Perico Plaza? Yeah, that fine dining place over on Bay City Avenue, where the owner's a client of ours, and I just got off the phone with him. Turns out his restaurant is one of the biggest money laundering fronts in the city, but he got a problem. Yeah, some cane pop who's running a new counterfeit ring, and that's bad for business. You know who needs money laundering if you can print the shit for free? He needs us to figure out where the fuck they at and burn their shit down. I say tell one of their helicopters.
Yep.
And see where the fuck they hide.
I had a feeling we might need a helicopter for this one. A lot of times you do. So basically we'll just fly over to LSIA and then we'll tail them back to one of the buildings in the city. A lot of the times it'll be right by the Richards Majestic apartment building. And then we'll go in there, we'll kill everybody, we'll shoot some of the counterfeit money they've already got made, and then we'll set charges and blow up their counterfeit money operation. And then hide from the cops. So I think that's them right there. Yeah, it is. There we go. I wanna make sure I don't like crash into the building here. So I don't want to be detected, and you can see on the lower right there's a detection bar. So if I get too close to them, that'll start like filling up, and if it fills up all the way, I don't know if the mission fails if they detect us. On some missions, if you get detected, it fails. Other missions, they just start running, and then when you get to where you're going, they'll be ready for you. So I'm not sure with this mission what happens with the detection bar, if it matters. Tempted to just blow them up, but I think if I blow them up before we get to where we're going, that will probably fail the mission. Looks like we're going to Arcadius, I think. I think he's going to suddenly go upward. And Arcadius is the one with all the round. It's on the other side of Schlongberg Sachs. So he'll probably land like on that white helicopter landing spot right there. I don't know what nearby helicopter it's talking about. Oh, I guess you could have tailed him on the ground. Okay, I'm locking onto one of those stupid, what's it called? Signal jammers. I really just want to take out this helicopter. And I did. Alright. My special carbine ready. And here we go. I have to admit, I die in here more than I like. It's kind of close quarters. And I don't have the weapon that I selected for some reason. You can kind of see why I die. I mean, they were like coming from every single side there. Alright. Anyways, we're done now. So they got Kurumas too. Too bad I can't take one of these. So I gotta come up here. And now I'll set the charges. And it like put them in your backpack, the little duffel bag you're carrying. And then once we set the last charge, we gotta get the hell out of here. We got 15 seconds. And then we will have a wanted level. And we can't go back into our agency until the wanted level is cleared. So there we go. So our agency is right here. But like I said, we can't go in there until we lose the cops. Yep. Gotta stay out of sight of the police helicopter. That's who will give us the real problem. I see my car down there, parked in the grass. Just waiting on the wanted level to go. Alright, so we got 42 G's for that, and let's just return our return options. No, return. There we go. Blue parachute, huh? I don't think I've ever seen that one. Ah, we ranked up. Yeah, the security missions are good for ranking up too.
Hey partner, what's up? Listen, I got some news for us. Shit, some great news.
All right, here we go. Time for the Dre. Time for the Dre mission.
all day. So just head over there when you ain't handling shit for the office, alright? Oh yeah, and someone in the clubhouse, they gonna help you get dress code compliant. Hey, I'll see you soon, alright?
All right, manage vehicle, return, and request. What am I holding? What is this gun? I don't even want this thing, man. I don't want the SMG either. I don't want the assault rifle. Pump shotgun. Sawed-off shotgun. Double barrel. Whatever, man. Never pick up any good weapons. Let's bank our cash, though, real quick. Getting closer to 1 million again. Okay, so we're not going to be doing the whole Dre thing. First of all, it's a long mission to go all the way through with all the parts. It takes over an hour to finish. And doing it the first time, there's like an annoying delay between each time Franklin calls you to start up the next part. Now, after you go through it the first time, after that, you can like start it up and then you can just, you know, run them through as fast as you can. You don't have to wait for him. But for the first time, there's like a long wait. So that is not the golf course. That is the graveyard. Anyways, so we won't be doing the whole Dre thing. That we'll do that next week, probably Monday. But we are getting close to Cayo cooldown ending now, so we will be doing the setup for the next Cayo. All right, here we go. Just so you know, another set of ridiculous freaking cutscenes we're gonna have to sit through now. We're gonna have to watch Dre on the golf course. All right, I don't really care about the outfit. And I'm also gonna say the golf cart mission we're about to do is the most annoying fucking mission of the entire Dre thing. I'm glad you only have to do it once. If you had to redo that every time you did this, I would never do it. So thankfully, it's only a one-time thing. I think in real life, Pooh is really involved with Rockstar too. Like, I think he was involved all the way back in San Andreas. Kind of like consulting for the music and probably the writing and stuff like that. I don't know, man. Every time I hear him talk, all I hear is, my grandmama gave me that chain from Friday. It's not the worst cutscene. It is kind of funny, but it's leading into the worst fucking mission. Here we go. Oh, this is so annoying.
Hey, get after him, man. Let's go.
All right.
We have a serious problem here. Hey, we ain't gotta kill no one here. We just gotta get them to stop and put a beating on their ass. Now ram them motherfuckers. Man, can this piece of shit go any faster?
No, it can't, Franklin. That's why this mission sucks. Ah, yeah. Here we go.
Come on, man. He's giving us the slip.
What do you want me to do, Franklin? We're not allowed to use any other vehicle. Alright, well that was a good ram, actually. Maybe I can get a good one on this guy now.
That's one down. Now we gotta get into a fucking frame.
Yeah, that pedestrian had to jump in front of me, didn't he? And take the shot. Alright, so if I can get another good ram like that, that would be pretty cool. Maybe I should go the other way. I mean, I kind of know where they're going to go. That was a decent ram, but... Is he going to go in there? He is. I don't think I can really get him much like this.
I know one of the producers around here. I hope his ass ain't.
Yeah, see, I need to let him... Alright, I need to kind of get some speed. I need to hit him at speed. Like, that was decent.
Hey, I'll beat on these assholes.
Alright, I know he's gonna, like, turn right.
You with me, homie?
So I'm gonna get some speed up, and I'm just gonna ram him straight when he's coming at me. And except the cars are gonna screw with me. I think he's gonna come through here, isn't he? No, he's going through the other one, of course. Alright, but we're picking up some speed here. It's gonna be a pretty big hit.
Keep paying for that. All right.
So that definitely worked, getting some distance and then coming at him with high speed.
Hey, keep on.
Alright, I think he's gonna come down here and make a right.
Hey, this ain't right.
Alright, here we go. Oh, come on, he dodged me. You gotta be kidding me. Like I said, the most annoying fucking mission of all time. One of them, anyway. There's lots of annoying missions in this game, of course. Okay, so almost. We definitely got him close to the edge now. I just need to get some good speed. I think he's gonna make a left. There we go. Now we just tail him, and he's gonna go back to the pier, and we'll beat the piss out of him with a golf club. Ugh. Well, I thought he was gonna go to the pier. Oh, his cart's smoking.
They gonna be talking about with implementing their partners listed on the ball sack 500.
I wonder if you hit him too hard, if he catches on fire and blows up and you fail the mission. I don't know if that's something that can happen or not. I've never noticed the golf cart smoking before. Maybe it does. But that's the first time I'm remembering ever seeing it.
Hey, you and me landed clients the hard way.
I don't remember seeing it before.
This way the deals get done. I didn't think it'd be like this though.
Didn't think it would be like what, Franklin? Following a douchebag around in a golf cart? Yeah, me either. Thankfully, it gets a lot better. And like I said, you only have to do this the first time. Once this is done, you don't ever have to do this mission again. When you run the Dre mission later, you'll start off after this. Okay, I think you just gotta watch Franklin do it, or no, maybe you do.
Hey, come on, let's fuck his ass up a little bit. Hey, come on, calm down. Hey, come on, let's plan some shit this little bit. Now,
Oh, it's not letting me hit him yet. I guess I have to wait until it says to hit him.
one language your ass don't understand. Take it easy. I apologize. You hear that? I apologize. Man, come on, let's beat this motherfucker ass.
There we go.
Yeah, how that shit feel, bitch? That's right. Hell no, I don't think you got it. Hey, this place under new management, you understand me?
Alright, looks like 8 times you have to hit him.
Alright, alright. I think he done some thinking. Let me call Dre right quick. Hey, Dre. Took care of that thing. Nah, we won't be hearing from him no more. What about that other thing? Alright, cool. We'll send it over, we'll get right on it. I mean,
Yeah, we got 14 G's for it anyway. Not bad. Alright, so we probably got another, what's it called? Mixed goods and warehouse thing. And I think we're getting close to Pavel calling us. What did we get 50 G's for? We just got like a 50 G bonus. Maybe just for doing this mission? I don't know. Let's bank our cash though. Yeah, we got like a 50 G bonus for doing that. That's gonna put us back over $1 million. And I think we probably have a what's it called, mixed goods sale to do now. I'm gonna go to the office and see. I should have set up a timer 48 minutes when I did the last one, and I would know. We'll just run in there and see if it's available with the assistant. Anything, huh? All right.
How can I help you?
Yep, it's available. All right. That means we can also get the warehouse agent to get new crates. Get more crates, whatever. We're waiting on Dre's phone call to do the next part. Man, the Sparrow makes everything so much easier. Definitely one of the best things I bought. Like I said, we got to be getting close on that timer for starting the next Cayo Perico. So that'll be how we finish off the stream. We'll do all the setups, but we will not do the finale. We'll save the finale for next week. Alright, we'll just drop down here. Whoa, hello. We might be in trouble. Boof. Now we're fine. Kind of an unfortunate angle on the parachute there. Alright.
What's up, Pepe?
Whoops.
For real?
There we go.
You got
You know what we haven't gotten yet? The wanted level on this mission. That's like the worst version of this mission. We have not yet gotten it. Just waiting. Sooner or later it's going to get us. Remember to stay left here. Yep, this was it. We got the wanted level. So I don't know if we can avoid the health and ammo. Let's do our snacks. If we can avoid the helicopter. If no helicopter comes, we'll be fine. Okay, there is a helicopter, and he's headed right for us. So, yeah, nope, we're gonna have to... Yep, and he sees us now. Ah, that sucked. He just came flying in right at us. So we're gonna have to hide out in here. Kind of weird that we don't have flashing yet. Okay. So we should be good here. The only problem is they will eventually get out of their cars and they'll run down the steps and they'll come running in here looking for us. So we'll kind of see it on the radar when they do that, but hopefully we'll lose our wanted level before they get in here to us. There we go. Yeah, that sucked. That helicopter just kind of ruined everything. All right. Then we'll probably get a call from Franklin pretty soon now about the next mission. And that'll be the first real mission. I think he'll probably call and say to come back to the office. And I think we'll have to sit through a bunch of cutscenes. I'm kind of waiting on Pavel to call at this point too, though. He'll be calling any minute, I think. Alright, so I'm going to call for my Sparrow again to go back over there faster. I could just session jump into my agency now, but I don't want to do that yet. So I don't know if we're waiting on a phone call from Franklin or if I need to go back into my agency to trigger like all the cutscenes and stuff. I'm going to fly there, and if we don't hear from him by the time we get there, I'll run in and we'll see if it does anything. And nothing from Vincent yet either. So the cool off is not yet done for Cluckin Bell. So I thought the cool off was 48 minutes, and maybe it is. Maybe it hasn't been 48 minutes yet since we finished Cluckin Bell. I wasn't really timing it. Okay, wait.
Hey, partner. Shit, good work out there. We in business now. Look, head back to the office when you get a sec, alright? I want you to meet the team so we can plan this thing out. Man, if the old me can see how I operate now, I don't know what he'll be. We're about to do some high-tech problem solving. When you learn that shit, you can't unlearn it, right? Shit, guess I got to thank my old...
Oh my god, dude, stop. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to sigh my way through another set of cutscenes. Thankfully, most of this is one time also. Actually, isn't this the one where Chop gets high? It's actually kind of cute. You got a soft spot for Chop, and he's not even a real dog.
That was like 20 minutes ago. This is just a browser. No, fuck. You wanna know what I found? Yeah. Okay, so it's pretty bad. The phone has a bunch of extra security to prevent remote access, which is cool until you start to use it. You can ask. It's firewall. Go away a second.
So you saying we got nothing?
We got one thing, but it's like highly radical.
Girl, I was being radical when your ass was still in kindergarten. What is it?
You break into the FIP, find a service next to their hacker surveillance program, if I'm driving one of them, give me remote access, and don't get caught. Then I can get a full data signature and track any copies that got made.
Talk this shit is gonna be hard.
This is another one-time mission, I think.
We got this, right?
I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Every time I turn my back, y'all here doing some slicing and midnights and backroom killers without me. Lamar, what the fuck are you doing here? Same thing you is, homie. Business. I need that sample I gave you, dog. This is supply and demand situation going on. LG Organic is going viral, baby. I'm supplying the green community. The whole revolution, man. And every ounce counts. So I need you to pick that up. And whatever, dog. Look, it's downstairs from my desk in my office. All right, no difference. I went down there. You just gonna go to my fucking desk? My bad, Mr. Mo. I didn't know us lowly employees were no house in your office. I wouldn't like to call. Wait, hold on. Wait a fucking second. You ain't my motherfucking stag.
Hey, what's wrong with this dog?
Alright, I hate most of the cutscenes. I don't like waiting through them, but this is funny as hell.
Come here, boy. You all over the place, man. What's happening, John? I don't like the look of this. You working, dog? Man, that dog high as fuck. I can tell. It's all in the eyes, man. 100% purebred, certified LG organic customer right there. Top, what the fuck I tell you about eating weed? You gonna have to get you a hungry snack. You gonna have some major lucky. You like a little burrito, like a monster burrito.
Sorry to interrupt, but client, I'm going after the phone.
Client? What client? What the fuck? Man, you wasn't supposed to see that. Nigga, we done lost cabin pressure up in this motherfucker. Right off this phone? Right off this phone. That man's a physician. You know how important
He's not a physician, you dumbass.
You've been making beats. He's a legend. Man, look, if that Mythical Lost album was up in that motherfucker, playing it for me first. Dog, trip. It ain't like that. If I did find something in the fucking phone, man, I'm giving it back to him. You repeatedly disappointed. Oh, wait, dog. Your dog, they fly me up into his animal. What's doing him, nigga? Come on, man, we gonna get stopped up out here. Y'all take point on this, all right? Yeah, I'll get on the line as soon as I can. Cause I got history on this FIB, motherfucker. Dog, come on. You think you can put in a good word with Trey for me? I mean, get him to endorse LG Organic, man, we'll be on. I'm talking about Green Giant Boots retirement, baby. Fucking ever listen to yourself? I listen to me all the time. You should listen to me, baby. Then we'll know what Drake's phone is.
Poor Chop.
Get on to the network in your office. You know where your office is, right?
No, Amani, I don't know where my office is. I'm not smart like you. Jeez. Alright. Okay, where's my office? Here we are. All right.
Hey boss, it's Imani. So, you know your way around this app from the contracts you and the other boss were looking at, right? We're gonna run this Dre phone up from here too. First step, you gotta break into the FIB server stack. Throw a thumb drive in the right holes and either you escape with everything we need, or they catch you and throw you in supermax for a couple 100 years. Your partner says it's pretty simple. Just hit the button right there on screen and we'll get moving. In the meantime, one of Dre's people are gonna bring around the car the phone got stolen from. We can do some forensics on it, see if we can get a lead that way. The more angles we try, the greater chance we got of succeeding.
All right. Set up data recovery. Again, I don't think you have to do this one again. I'm not really sure about it though.
Hey, it's me. Your headset working okay? I ain't gotta tell you this, but you need both hands for this kind of work, you know. Not many big-time real estate investors come through with the money for lease and handle this kind of action too. Shit, you the perfect partner. Believe that. I mean, I never thought my dumb ass would be doing business from a fucking skyride.
I'm going to the FIB building.
Okay, shit, enough of the thank yous. So what we doing again? Oh yeah. Man, nothing to make a player feel like he got back in the game more than fucking with the FIB. Alright, so I got you all the right tools, homie. Everything you need to get inside. Just get that chopper over to headquarters and Imani will tell us how we can track down Dre's phone. It don't get more A-list than Dre, homie. So stay sharp, alright?
Nope.
Hey, Imani, what's the plan again?
Timer just went off for Cayo.
For Dre's phone, right?
So after this mission, it'll be time to get the new Cayo set up. Yep, there's Pavel. All right. Okay, so we have to sit here and wait for the we'll go with our machine pistol. Yeah. Don't worry about me, Franklin. Oh, this install takes forever, though. Ain't no one in here with us yet, though. They're all outside. They will eventually start coming in, though. They'll spawn in. They'll probably come in up these stairs and come in this way. I don't think they come in any other way other than through here. Like, maybe right there? No. $2,000 for good behavior. We got very different very different definitions of good behavior. Probably gonna need the special carbine actually for this. A little more range than the machine pistol. Alright, almost done. Jeez. Did they really need to make it this long? There we go. Okay. Why am I sneaking? Okay, I need to get to the roof. Whoa! Holy shit. I did not see that. How the hell do we get back to the roof? I guess, oh, I wasn't really paying attention. Guess this is where I really wanted to go. Alright, my bad. That's funny. Enter the FIB building? Why do I want to enter the FIB building? For what reason? Steal the hard drive? Oh, man. I already took the hard drive. So when they killed me, it took that away from me. I see. That's why it spawned me way back here. Alright. Oh, no. You know what? The hard drive is lying where I died. That's the issue. Okay. I'm gonna have to take these douchebags on. What the hell? Where is this guy? Okay, why do I keep going into... I keep going into like, those guys are like just standing there. Alright. Now I can leave. Alright. Oh, what a mess. What a total mess. So what I'm going to do actually, well, first I'm going to take out these idiots. These sharpshooting idiots from hell. Oh my god, they're like hitting me with every single shot. You know what? How about this? Really? They're even hitting me in the air. I'm going like the wrong way too. Yeah, the cop station was probably not the place to land at. Wow, these guys are on me. You know what? I'm going to take a cop car. Okay, I'm going to try. Wow, these guys are way, way too accurate. Dude, come on. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my. I'm glad they're invulnerable though. You know, that's totally fair. I'm hitting them with like 5,000 rounds. They're not dying. They just flick me and I'm dead. And it keeps putting me further and further away from... I'll tell you what, man. You know what? How about this? Dude, where are these idiots? Getting sick of this. Like, seriously sick of this. I'm about to die again, because these guys are ridiculous. I don't even care. I'm not going to waste all my health and armor on this. Alright, wow, yeah, just walk around slowly, dude. Don't, like, respond to me hitting the run button or anything like that. Why would you do that? Oh, you know what I should call for? I'm an idiot. Alright, let's do this. Alright, now we're in the Kuruma. So you guys can have your super accurate bullshit. Where is that thing? Got it. Alright, well now we're clear. Dude, I'm sick of these motorcycles. I'm gonna hit every single one just for fucking with me while I'm trying to do this. I don't remember the cops being so hard to lose in this mission. I think in the past I might have gotten back into my Sparrow though, and like flown away, and they couldn't keep up with me. I think that might be why. I don't remember exactly how I got away. Again, I don't think that you have to do this every time that you do the Dre mission. I think this is kind of like the golf cart mission. I think it's a one-time thing. When you start it up the next time, you'll be past this part already. I think. I'm not as sure about that. I know you don't have to do the golf cart mission a second time, but maybe you have to do this? I don't know. We'll find out. Man, those guys are ridiculous, though. They're so freaking accurate. There we go. I wish I thought of my Kuruma earlier. Oh, and then we got to go to the Gisaka and start setting up the Cayo Perico for next week. This is as far as we're going to go on this one today. And we'll make our left after the Mile High Club here, because this is the most direct route back right here, despite what the GPS says. Motorcycles, man. Oh, they were annoying me in that mission too. They kept going in front of me. Screw you, dude. Screw all of you. Vincent's not cooled off yet, though, huh? It's kind of... how long is the cool off between Cluckin Bells, I wonder? All right, there we go. So now, what, did I get more money for this? Yeah, like 10 grand. All right, Pavel, we are ready. That was at like, what time? At 2:33. Okay. Hasn't been too long. I was kind of surprised it came through in the middle of the mission. Usually you won't get that until the mission you're on is over. Alright, Amani's working on the data. Alright, well. bad news, Imani and Franklin. We're done with the Dre mission right now. Gotta jump to the Kasaka and let's get that going. Because Cayo pays more than Dre and it doesn't take as long to do. So it is much better money. $100 Gs. So we're just under $1 million again. And let's just fly through the setups as quick as we can. Polito Cove. So once again, the furthest distance possible for the having to fly the plane. Alright, we're going to see how quickly we can do these setup missions. So it's like my time, we'll say I started at like 9:05. It's 9:07 p.m. my time right now. Alright, only one guy left. We're gonna bum rush him. There we go. And put a big blood splatter on the plane. Let's get out of here. Gotta be careful not to like climb too steeply with this thing or you can stall it. So as much as I want to go in a straight line and climb up over the mountains, I might have to weave around a little bit just because I don't want to stall this thing. We're pushing it. We're gonna make it though, we're fine now. Okay, cool. We got the height we need. We don't need to go any higher than this. This thing is pretty front heavy though. Like if I don't pull back on the stick every now and then, it'll here you can kind of see it from like the like that. You see it's like pointed down. It's like it's front heavy because I think that's where the engine is. So you have to pull it up every now and then, but it will eventually curve down again and start going toward the ground. Once we're over these mountains, it really doesn't matter that much. Although we don't want to crash into any buildings either, but we can afford to lose some altitude at this point. This is the longest flight for this. That's why it takes like 4 or 5 minutes to do it. Hopefully we get some good stuff, like secondary targets, like right at the airport. I'm hoping. Although, honestly, the best location to have like the 2 good targets to start is at the North Dock. If you have them both on the one side, like two cocaines, that's actually the best way. When you're going to do the finale, it's the quickest. But whatever. I hope we have some good secondaries, and I hope we have a better primary than the tequila. What's the next one up from tequila? I think it's the ruby necklace, and then the pink diamond. Is that it? The ruby necklace, the tequila, the pink diamond. I know there's the panther statue, but that's a special case. You don't get that unless they're doing it on special for the week, and they very rarely do it on special, and even more rarely for people who aren't GTA Plus subscribers. I want to say GTA Plus subscribers get it way more often than non-GTA Plus subscribers. So if you don't subscribe to GTA Plus, you're lucky to get the panther statue once a year. Probably more like once every other year. Anyway, we'll just try to knock this out as quick as we can. I think I see a Coco in there. I see Coke in there. Yep, Coke and cash, I think. If there's another Coke upstairs, that'll be good. Nope, just cash. I don't really like going to the other side of the airstrip, I mean. I'll check it out, but I will say during the main heist, getting this area is a little bit tougher. It's not impossible, but it's tougher than the side we were just at. And it looks like there is a Coke here. So, unless there's 2 Cokes at the North Dock, we will be coming here. Alright, well, we got 2 Cokes at the airport, but they're on opposite sides of the airstrip, and so one's on the tougher side. So we'll go check out the North Dock, just because I don't like the placement. Alright, do we got the guy walking the road? We do. Which means we're gonna have to wait. I'll just park the motorcycle here and wait for him. And you know what? There's no reason to wear this stupid outfit. It's not going to fool them anyway. So we'll wait for this dude to turn around. I like it better when this dude ain't here, because then I can do the whole thing on the motorcycle here. I do see Coke here. Dude, we're gold. That's going to be cash, I think. But yeah, we got 2 Cokes right here, right where I like them. So yeah, we're definitely coming here for the secondaries. We'll grab those 2 Cokes, and we won't even bother with the airfield. Good stuff. Now, the fact that we have 2 easy to grab cokes pretty much guarantees we're going to have tequila as the primary now. If we have pink diamond, I will be stunned. If we have bearer bonds, I'll be happy. But I think most likely we'll have tequila, maybe ruby necklace if we're lucky. So we gotta wait for this guy in the guard tower to finish his cycle so I can go through there and jump. Waiting for him to turn around. It's easier to see him in the dark, I will say that. That's one nice thing about doing this at night. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we make a good jump and don't fly off to the left. We didn't. We've been jumping that thing really good lately, the last couple times we've done it. The only reason I comment on that is it seemed like for a while before I started like flying off to the left and like having a hard time landing that, getting a good jump off of that. Alright, we're gonna sneak through here. Every now and then when you cut through there, you'll run over one of the farmhands by those crops. So I don't see the guy on the ground, so that means the power thing will be on the ground, which is nice. We still don't have the treasure map thing, the buried treasure thing. We gotta remember to go look for that on free roam next time we're back in Los Santos. So okay, it's 11 and 16. So yeah, we will just go straight across. There we go. So let's go look at the tequila in the basement. I mean, it would be awesome. It would be awesome if it was pink diamond, and I'd be happy with bearer bonds too, but you know it's going to be like tequila. Consolation prize would be the ruby necklace, but we'll see. Here we go. Tequila, I'm sure. No, pink diamond. You gotta be shitting me. Dudes, this is a good Cayo. Pink diamond and 2 easy cokes. Oh, we're gonna make way more money on this one than we normally do. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, we'll exit here. And let's finish our setup, because I do gotta end the stream. Well, that's surprising. That's a real nice Cayo, man. We'll jump back to the Kasaka. Pink diamond and 2 cokes, man. It does not get better than that. Oh, I mean, it does, the Panther statue, but again, that's not a normal primary target, so. Alright. Hopefully we don't get a bunch of Merryweather HQs here for the weapon loadout. Hopefully we get 707 Vespucci. I don't think we've had that one yet. Can't remember. I know we had Schlongberg Sachs a couple of times, or at least once. Alright, weapon loadout. We'll buy suppressors. Please don't give me Merryweather HQ. Of course you do. Find new session. So we're just going to session jump till we get an office building. Like I said, preferably 707 Vespucci. That's the best one. It's the easiest one. I can do it the fastest. You may think, well, dude, if you're going to keep session jumping, isn't it going to take longer? Believe me when I tell you, the Merryweather HQ mission takes so long that it is absolutely faster to just skip it and do this until we get one we like. Merryweather HQ. So that's 2 Merryweathers. I think my record, like on my old character, is like 8. Like I got 8 Merryweather HQs before I finally got an office mission. Hopefully we don't get anywhere near that many. Alright. 707 Vespucci, nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's move over to Vespucci Beach, and we will knock out these setup missions. We'll end with the approach vehicle. Man, this one is going our way. Definitely going our way. We're gonna make some money next week when we do this. All right, drive. We're just gonna go straight until we get close to the beach. I've shown you guys this a couple times, but if you have not watched my stream before, then watch now. Mostly we're paying attention. I'm not steering at all. I'm just going straight toward the beach. And I'm watching the radar in the lower left. And I'm waiting for my arrow to like straddle over that dark line. So right here. There we go. And this is the easiest office to do, which is cool. We'll be able to get out of here with no problem with the weapons. Helicopters will not be able to catch us. The Penrith building is almost as easy. It's a little bit harder to land on. There's not as much room for a landing on the roof. Getting away from the helicopters is easy, but the distance you have to fly from it makes it take a little bit longer. So you'll see here this black building right in front of me. This is the 707 Vespucci building, and you will see how much room we have to land here. It's insane. I'm just going to get myself pointed back out toward the what's it called? Kasaka. And we'll pull up our machine pistol. And we will just blast through this. Hopefully we don't lose our stealth. Doesn't always go my way, but it usually does. Alright, we're gold. Those guys won't even notice us. Alright, what's the number? 8820. So look for 8820. I'm not seeing it. I see a couple 88s. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's like 3 different 88s in there. But the other ones obviously don't have 20 after them. All right. Run through here, ignore that guy. He'll ignore us. And let's get in our chopper and get out of here. This is the only time where I will say the Oppressor Mark II is better, because you can jump on it and just take off really fast. Okay, this dude is crashing into us. You gotta be kidding me. That was, Alright. I have seen one other instance on 707 Vespucci where that helicopter, like you just saw, managed to collide with us and blow us up, and made the mission a lot harder to finish, because then I had to finish it on the ground and get the stuff out here. But and that almost happened again. It doesn't usually do that. Like I said, all these years of doing it, I've only seen it happen one other time. And that time it surprised me so much that we did collide and blow up. This time when I saw him cutting into my path like that, I'm like, oh no, not again, not again. And that's only the second time I've ever seen that. But yeah, it could have gone bad if I hadn't avoided him. As it is, we hit pretty hard. But thankfully it wasn't enough to blow up the Sparrow. Alright, we're going to do the plasma cutter next. Hopefully it's not at Del Perro. Like I said, that's the one location that's kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. But I think we handled it pretty good last time when it was at Del Perro. We just grabbed the armored Kuruma and drove it right in there and picked it up, and then drove it around the corner and jumped back in the Sparrow. So I've never done it that way before. That's the first time I ever used that tactic, but it seemed to work really well. If anyone has a better tactic for that, I would love to hear it. Del Perro is just the one location that's kind of a pain in the ass. Rockford Hills, I know there's 2 different Rockford Hills locations, but they're both pretty easy, and both of them you can just drive through with the car and get it. So where are we going? Oh, this location. I'll just get it pointed in that direction because that's probably where we're going to be going. Shut up. Get out of my way. Just standing there. Duh. Alright. So hopefully he says Rockford Hills, not Del Perro. If he does say Del Perro, we're going to just use the same strategy as last time. Hey, what happened to the body? That person I knocked out. We weren't in there that long. She must have got up and ran. Rockford Hills, nice. So we'll do what we always do for this nowadays. I'll land my helicopter at the Civics building and then grab my armored Kuruma and we'll drive it right through and grab it. And then go back to the helicopter and take off. Where is the Civics building? Oh, here it is. It's on the other side of this. I think that's a hospital right there. Oh, and our warehouse got crates, which means another, what's it called? Mixed goods is going to be ready in a second. In a little bit here. Actually, that mixed goods took a little while. If you remember, we had to go hide in the tunnel from the cops, so it'll actually be a little bit before that one's ready now. Let's get my health and my armor. Get in the armored Kuruma and let's go steal this thing. And then get the hell out of here. Wow, we're like stuck. Okay, we got the thing, but we can't seem to move. We're hung up on something. There we go. We're out. Wow, we took some hits because we weren't moving. Pull right up next to the helicopter. We don't have any more body armor. We used it all. Why is my dude dancing around instead of getting into the helicopter? I don't know. I just need to get out of there, like weapon range. There we go. We're good. Okay, we need some body armor, man. Kind of don't want to stop to go get it, but it can be a real pain in the ass without it to do some of these. Maybe we'll just give it our best. See if we can pull it off without the body armor. I don't know if ammunition is open during these missions or not, but maybe I could just swing into ammunition and grab some while I'm doing the next one. And we're definitely going to need it for the approach vehicle when we go get the long fin, so let's see what's next. Should be the not the cutting torch, but the fingerprint. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can go to ammunition while we're doing this. And I'll want it before we go face the guys in the warehouse, because we're going to be in close quarters with them and they have shotguns. So I'm keeping an eye out for an ammunition on the radar right now. I'm like not seeing one. Yeah, there's one. That's the one right next to Simeon's. Alright, let's just grab body armor if we can. And then we will I've got full health. What's up, buddy? Just need some heavy. Okay. There we go. What are you talking about? What? I don't understand that message. Now the security team will be ready for us. So, how did we tip them off? By buying body armor at ammunition? I don't know. I think that's a bug. Oh, there's one of those signal jammers too. We just went by. My helicopter targeted it. So yeah, I think that's a bug right there, because we were nowhere near this place. I guess I don't need to take out the cameras now then? Yeah, it's not even showing them. Can I still undo the... Okay, it's like not giving me the option to do this. So I'm going to guess that I'm going to guess that that message we got at ammunition was real, that we've been discovered because of a bug. So, well, good thing we got body armor, because they're going to know we're coming. Yeah, they've already been set off, the cameras. That's BS, but whatever. Alright, dude, we're gonna be in an uncomfortable position here. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. That was fucked up. That's a bug. The fact that we set off the security by going into ammunition like half a mile away. That's kind of BS. But that's alright. So does that mean we also are going to be detected at the location too? At the storage facility, whatever they call this? The archive. That's what they're calling it, the archive. Well, thankfully, it's not the one under the bridge. It's a little easier to get away from the... It's going to be the one at the pier again. I think we've had the pier like every time so far. So it's a little easier to get away from the pier with them coming after you. So if we're already caught, and if that means we're going to get nailed here too, then I'm glad it's this location and not the one under the bridge, because the one under the bridge is kind of hard to get away from. when they catch you. We'll see in a minute. Okay, well, we took them out. Maybe getting caught at the warehouse doesn't translate to being caught at the archive, which is a little weird, because if we got caught at the warehouse, I would think they would know that we were headed for their archive now. That's alright, though. And we've been doing the setup for about a half hour now, by the way. So we're just hitting the 30-minute mark on this Cayo from the time that we purchased it and started the scope out mission. And what a scope out mission it was. Pink Diamond and 2 Cocos at the North Dock. That's perfect. It doesn't get any better than that. The only thing that'll make it better is if there's like 100 G's in the safe in the office. Then that's like the biggest collection you can get at that point. Without going to... without getting a panther statue, that is. Or glitching through doors to get the gold, which you're not supposed to get when you're solo. You know, since they nerfed the hell out of Cayo so much, I wish they'd make the gold bars available in other places where you can get to them solo, legitimately, without having to glitch through walls and crap like that. I don't like glitching. I want the gameplay to be legitimate. Alright, so that did slow us down a little because we got caught because we went into ammunition, which is really freaking weird. Definitely a bug. I don't think that's not supposed to go that way. But that's alright. Let's get the cutting torch. Usually only takes a few minutes. And then we'll get the longfin, the approach vehicle, and we will be ready for the next Cayo. Not bad. I think setup's going to be under 40 minutes, I think. Unless it takes 10 minutes to get the longfin. I don't know. Oh, we are going to the construction location, the house, though, which kind of sucks. I can't really sneak through this one because it's too close quarters for everything. This is my least favorite construction site. Alright, I don't know how many are left. Well, there's one. Come on. We're gonna have to get up some height and away from him so we can actually get a missile on him. There we go. I think that might have hit that guy too. Nope, it didn't. Alright, enough. I don't care, I'm landing. I'll take this guy out with guns. Oh, he's right there too. Looking for the what's it called? Where is this guy? Oh, there it is. That dude is like right there too. Alright, let's get out of here. This guy's like in my way. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's get out of here. Took a little bit longer than normal, but again, that location is kind of a bitch. All right, last mission. We're just over a half hour on doing the setups for this. It's gone really well, except for the fingerprint cloner in the warehouse. That was messed up, but obviously that was a bug. Oh, we ranked up again. Pretty soon we'll be able to buy that assault shotgun. All right, we got all the equipment we need. Now we just need the long fin. So, La Mesa. Okay, this is like the worst location for this, but that's okay. We'll do our best. It is the shortest drive to the drop-off point from the La Mesa police station, but the La Mesa police station is difficult, the most difficult one to get the long fin out of. And hopefully, I think I know where the semi trucks are, the trailer trucks. I think I know where they are. I gotta watch for my Sparrow here to like target something as I fly by. If it targets something, then that's it. Okay, it just did. Yes, it's down here. All right, cool. Because otherwise it's not going to show it on the radar until after I go all the way to... Yeah, yep. Okay. So what I will do is jump in and get out of here. Now he's going to start shooting, but that's fine. It's not going to be fast enough. I just hope he doesn't blow up a gas pump next to me with his stupid gun. And look at all these trucks, like, in the way. Alright. Well, we're good. That was easy. So yeah, it won't show it on the radar until after you actually go to the police station. But if you fly over it before that, your Sparrow or your Oppressor Mark II, if that's what you're using, will target the cop that's standing there. So that's what I was looking for. Now, this is, like I said, the hardest location, and in fact, I am going to body armor. I am going to put my body armor on, because these guys will light you up fast. And it's also kind of hard to turn around in here, like, because you got to back in to pick up the boat. Boom. Hopefully we get hooked up here. We're not. Okay, we're not getting hooked up. Why not? There we go. We're almost dead because we're sitting there. And there's more guys shooting at us. We need to get the hell out of here. Wow, that was high stress. Alright. Alright. Health and ammo, body armor, let's get that on. Snacks. Alright, we're back to full strength and armor. Oh boy, there's one of the police vans I was telling you guys about. If he put out spike strips, we're gonna be screwed. I don't feel any vibration though, so I don't think he did. Of course, we got two cars parked right next to each other, blocking both lanes while we're trying to go through. Yeah, if he puts spike strips out with those police vans, it will wreck this thing. It'll make it really hard to drive because it'll pop the tires. So I'm not happy that I'm seeing the police vans. It's my first time seeing that so far with this character. The last 3 Cayos we didn't get that. Oh, come on, really? Really? It just threw me just far enough to do that. Alright, we'll just keep going here. Wow, we're like barely moving these things. They're like super heavy cop cars, I guess. Because I'm sorry, man, I kind of expect this thing to send those guys flying. Alright, let's do this. There we go. I'm sorry, did that truck not blow up when I did that? That was kind of messed up. Looked like the only explosion was my rocket, not the truck I was shooting. No, it's gone. Okay, it did. Alright, we are done. Look at that. Look at that. We should get the message that we're ready. And at this point, we're going to jump to our office because I think we got the message about mixed goods, and I know we got the message about the warehouse. So we have got a Cayo set up all the way. So when we start the next stream next week on Monday, we'll start right off with, well, I mean, we'll do a mixed goods and a warehouse thing first, but then we'll jump right to the Cayo finale and get the pink diamond and the 2 cokes, which is awesome. It's awesome that we got those targets. Okay, export. You know, I jumped sessions. I really hope it saved the fact that I got the long fin. I didn't even really think about it when I jumped sessions. It should have, but after we do this, I'm gonna check service vehicle Sparrow. So after we do this, mixed goods and warehouse agent, I'm going to session jump back into the Kasaka and see if the screen says like ready to launch the main thing. If we get a message from Pavel while we're doing this, that'll be cool, because he does text you and says, okay, we've got all the essential elements in place, we can go whenever you're ready. So hopefully he sends that text like right now and confirms it, and then we won't even have to worry about jumping into the Kasaka. All right, so service vehicles, Kasaka, return the moon pool vehicle, which means we'll jump out. Whoa, 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 getting a little too low for those trees there. There we go. We still had our stealth parachute pack on from when we did the FIB building mission earlier. Okay, she's gonna get crates. And we'll go deliver this truck, get 50 G's. And then if we don't, oh, nick of time from when we were parachuting just now. And if we don't get a message from Pavel while we're doing this, that the Heist is ready, then we're going to session jump back to the Kasaka and check the screen and make sure. And stay to the left so we don't blow this thing up on the train. Oh, look at that, no train. That's different. Here he is. Oh man, we're gonna have to wait for him before we go off to the right now. Well, you know what? There's no cops and there's no enemies, so this is the easiest version of this mission. Last time we had the cops, that was the hardest version. None of them are really hard. It's just more time consuming with the cops because you have to wait till you lose them. We'll deliver this and deposit the cash. $50 G's in less than 4 minutes. Not bad. Just over 3 minutes. And that was from when we left the office, by the way. That included the helicopter flight over and the skydive and sending Lupe out to get crates. So let's deposit our 50 G's. Puts us back up over 1 million again, I think. Yep, 1,027,000. All right, we have not gotten the message from Pavel, so, and that's worrying me a little bit. So let's jump to the Kasaka and see what's up. If it didn't record that approach vehicle, that's gonna suck. We're gonna have to do it again. I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it is annoying. In typical Rockstar BS, you know, like bugs galore. Notice the bugs are never in your favor, and if they are, they get fixed immediately. Ever notice that? So what does it say? Yep, mandatory preps complete. Here, you can see it on the screen. Mandatory preps complete. So we can do the finale now, but we're not doing it. All right, guys. So where are we at with all that? We started this stream. Okay, we're gonna go away from this guy because he's gonna babble. We'll just stand over here. So, all right, we started the stream with 3.5 million. We did a Cayo and a Cluckin Bell, hit up to 5 million. Bought the agency, and we bought it with the armory and with the living quarters and with the garage. So we'll be able to put Imani Tech on cars now for those that have that. I'm not sure if my entity can get Imani Tech or not. I'll have to look that up, but I'm not too worried about it since we're doing everything in invite-only sessions right now anyways. We really don't need Imani Tech. We're only going to need a lock-on jammer when we start running in free roam with other players, because then you get the Oppressor Mark II douchebags who will screw with us while we're trying to do stuff. So that's why I don't really run missions in free roam, because everyone's a douchebag and everyone thinks it's funny to fly around on an Oppressor Mark II and go, hee hee hee, I can hit a button and kill you, I'm good at game. No, you're really not. You're a dumbass piece of shit. But anyways, that's why Rockstar invented invite-only sessions and gave us the ability to do businesses in them finally, after years and years of making us deal with those Oppressor Mark II douchebags. Anyways, we're going to end it there. We do still have $1 million, but we also now own a fully stocked agency, so we will continue the Dre mission next week. What we'll probably do, we'll start the stream off with the Cayo Perico finale, and then we'll do another Cluckin Bell real quick to get the quick 500 G's. And honestly, the Cayo is going to pay off pretty good. We got Pink Diamond and 2 Cokes, so we're probably going to walk away with like 1.5 or 1.7 million or something with it. So between the two, we'll probably get like 2 million between the Cayo and the Cluckin Bell. So we'll be up to, gosh, about 3 million at that point. And then we will continue the Dre mission with the agency. I don't know if we'll have enough time to do the whole thing all the way through, because it's pretty long. But we will definitely work on it. And then beyond that, we'll probably go start doing all the DACs, all the first dose stuff, so we can get the acid lab up and running. That's the next most important objective after the agency. So we'll go from there. Everyone, thank you for watching, and later.